Guys, today I want to just show you a little bit of some improvised slingshot ammo that could possibly be lethal depending on your skill and slingshot capability. I like to see someone else's improvement, possibly with a better slingshot with more power that I don't have, but possibly use some type of the ammos that I have. I'm even willing to, if someone's got a really high-powered slingshot and could set up some nice targets, man, I'll even send them all this ammo. I'll save the ones I got so they can test it and YouTube it. I'm just going to quickly view them. I don't really have replicas to replicate much of these, so I like hold on to them, you know. I don't want to lose them. I like just simply for targets, you know, so I can see their effectiveness. And I've tested a lot of them. Here, I got a bunch. I got this little satchel here, and I'll go over each one and exactly what it is and how I expect to use them. Yes, as you can see here, I have much things, but everything here is actually ammo. First, I like to go over this one here. I know my camera's not very good. But this here is a ball of pieces of a fork. I took 4 fork prongs, and you can see I've bent them in with each other, creating these S-shaped hooks. And that right there is actually a pretty nice target launch for a slingshot, man. I put that thing just kind of so you can see what kind of how big it is compared to my. Fits right in there, nice and snug. When it launches, it makes a nice shot right there. You know, I tested it on some cardboard boxes and it recovered it, and it never came apart. Some of my favorite is these little ibuprofen tablets. When they impact, boom, they shatter, and you get this little spread from about this effect. It's pretty effective and pretty powerful from around it. Like I set up a rock that was pretty tall but small and put up a little cardboard around it. So that way when I shot it, I could see the effect, and actually put little shrapnel holes around the cardboard. This here, I've managed to, it's actually pretty significant the way it hits. When it hits here, it slaps that point at this. It wants to project this way and hit with the blunt end. So the blunt end hit and the little sting, because it like rocks after the hit for some reason, and it's actually kind of cool. If you want to replicate that, that's out of one of them fork prongs. You can tell. This is just a piece of a pill that's a little bit harder. That's the nighttime ibuprofen. They're harder than the regular ibuprofen, so you get these bigger chunks and less of a powder effect. But I can break the blue off of it, and you can see that was the blue from the nighttime ibuprofen. And this is the whole nighttime ibuprofen, and that's about the size that they break up into when they hit something hard. That was actually from hitting a cardboard box. That was enough to break this, and it broke not from the first cardboard, but the second cardboard layer. These are some of my favorites. They are so awesome. These are they have been not fired. I took the bullets apart, but they are 32 shells, and I had to disassemble them and empty the powder and destroyed it and used these. And the slugs from those, actually the 32 shells were very awesome, and I'm not gonna lie, I used all the slugs up from the 32 shells, the lead slugs. These, of course, are the ones that usually come with your slingshot. When you buy one or something, you know, it's very common. They're very good. You can get these bigger, but I suggest that these right here are fairly effective, man. But I mean, I got some stuff in this collection here that's a lot better than these. That's why I'm wanting to go through this improvised collection. Like just this right here, this first one I showed, I think that it is better, more effective, and just so you can get a comparison there of the size of all of them. The weight probably the same, because this is more hollow, but this is more jagged and knotty and pointy and, well, I don't know. flies straight too. See, that's the one thing I can say about these fly so straight, man. Like you try to shoot a penny. I got some coin ammo in here. I got a dead battery. It's a watch battery. It's about the same size as the penny. Now the difference is, I noticed pennies, coins of any kind, nickels, dimes, quarters, they like to hit with a broad surface like that, and you'll see that it has the circle imprint in the cardboard or wood or whatever it is you shoot. It'll put a circle imprint and land flat. It won't hit. I can't get one to hardly ever hit. Every once in a while I might get one to hit this way, but 9 times out of 10 they impact this way. So, but this, for some reason, hits this way, like a disc. And that's why I have the 2 there. I noticed that. Just so y'all can try it. What is great is these. You want to shoot these out of a slingshot, you get some pretty high impact. Problem is with these, they weigh a little bit too much. But I've managed to find some small ones. You know, see, this is an improvised shot. I took one of these, put it in here. It tends, after impact, you know, or sometimes even after shooting it, you'll go 2 different ways. One of my favorites, just to mess around with, shooting bugs or whatever, and flying insects, is wax crayons. You just break these chunks off, and the wax crayons, bam, bam. You got 4 nice shots right there, and you can even break those in half and make smaller shots. But these will break on impact. Even on the first hit of a cardboard that you'll break and have 4 or 5 pieces hit the second cardboard. These are awesome projectiles. Wax crayons. This thing right here, I haven't yet tested it, but I know it's going to be awesome. It's stainless. It's pretty hardened steel, you know. But just so you can get an idea of how big it is, you know, to a penny, whatever. Weighs about the same as the wherever it went. Done rolled away on me. Here it is. But weighs about the same as this bearing here. Oh yeah, it's this here. Yeah. Now these and this, some of y'all might know where these are. You can get them from your tobacco shop. But this right here is my favorite lethal slug. I consider this as being a lethal ammo. Every time I fired it, I get 2 entry wounds, 2 entry holes about this far apart. They seem to stay together right before impact, then separate and both hit. It's amazing how these 2 work together in collaboration. I thought about taking wax and melting it in here, and then fastening it to where it'd be more of a hit, you know, like a wad hit. I ain't really tried it, but I mean, shoot, I got this whole collection here, and someone else can try it and video it, but I just ain't got the quality video and stuff, you know. That's one. I got these pennies, you know. This kind of works similar to that green one though, with the shell casing, but it stays in there a little bit better, you know. And it's pretty nice, yeah. But you can either have 1 shot or 2 shots. You know, carrying that ammo, you have a decision. All these little, you know, screw bits. Screw bits are just freaking awesome, man. I really like the really small, skinny ones. I like holding on to those, you know. But yeah, hit me up. Let me know what y'all think.